Good morning. Is it still morning? I don't know. Yeah, it's not noon yet. I've been up since 3. This is Enlightenment Newbie, and my name is Alicia, and I just got back from the gym, so I am showered. No makeup. Don't care. Honestly, I did my makeup yesterday. If you want to see my face made up, there you go. And it wasn't even really made up. It wasn't like a Friday night out. I don't do those. I don't like to do those. I like to do Friday night ins. I like to do every night ins. But anyway, this is my tarot series. And during this series of videos, I pull one card with a traditional image and a non-traditional image of the same card. And then I read the description of the card from The Only Tarot Book You'll Ever Need by Sky Alexander and Mary Shannon. I shuffled the decks and I pulled the cards. All swords today, guys. I don't think we've pulled any swords in the last few days, and literally every card was a sword. And we're going to start today with the 7 of Swords, which I think is quite coincidental because one of my favorite readers, Casey, over at Moonlight Intuitive and also Aquarius and Company, were talking about the 7 of Swords, and I commented on her post or her video today about it. And then I pulled it. There you go. So I'm going to show you first the non-traditional image. And it's this jester-looking guy doing some swallowing of the swords. That always freaks me out. And this is the traditional image. So on the non-traditional sword, 7 of Swords, it looks as though this is an entertainer. This is someone having a good time, no care in the world. You'd have to be a very secure human to swallow swords. I mean, think about how steady you'd have to be. Like, nope. On this image, it looks like 4 of the swords are stationed more like a table, and it's balancing a vase holding a bouquet of flowers and a white flag, almost like I give up. Which is interesting in comparison to this very secure human, very steady human who's swallowing the sword. If I were to get this card and not have the other card to reference, I may think that this person is a risk taker, but calculated risks. Maybe someone who has a craft that they've practiced. Okay, so in the traditional deck, I've heard that this gentleman is a thief, and he's stealing all of the swords away, and he's very happy about it. And I've also heard this card referred to as someone who knows that the fight is over and there's no need for swords anymore, so they're taking the swords and running away with it. This card to me reads someone that is carefree, who knows the worst is probably over, joyful. He's not carrying the swords in any kind of like ready for battle kind of way. Like he's really skipping out of town, you know? So let's see what the book says. When the 7 of Swords shows up, it urges cautions in all dealings. Secretive action or indirect communications may be occurring behind your back. Nothing is quite what it seems to be, and you have to use your wit to achieve your aims. Be wary of your overconfidence. You may appear to be on top right now, but being too cocky could do you in. Well, definitely if you're swallowing swords. Shoot. Upright. You have the upper hand over a tricky situation, but you still need to exercise caution. Discretion and discrimination are required, as are diplomacy, and maybe even evasive tactics. Ugh. You may not enjoy this oblique approach, but you'll be more likely to achieve success this way. Reversed. When the Seven of Swords appears reversed, it emphasizes all of the upright messages, but includes a possibility of deception. Maintain caution and vigilance in all things during this period. Stay open-minded and flexible so that you can respond to changes quickly. You may be experimenting with different plans of action, getting various points of view. Well, I can honestly say that my interpretation of the card in the book's they don't really line up, but that explanation makes sense compared to what other readers see it and talk about it as. But just to know that when these cards come out, you're really using your intuition. So if I want to think that these cards mean I need to proceed with courage and get my act together and, know that there's a heavy load that I have to carry, but if I am consistent and stable and confident like this gentleman is as he's swallowing his sword, I'm gonna be just fine. Thank you, you guys. Stick around, watch the other videos, and we'll see what the other swords are. Thanks.